Can you give me a cold drink? No, I'm gonna do coffee.
Welcome to LSU's Tiger Stadium after dark, an environment unlike any other in sports. Very intimidating for visitors. As they say, this is where visitors' dreams come to die. Today we have two of college football's elite colliding in a top 5 game. Both teams hungry to make a statement here. We'll see the number 4 team in the country, the Oklahoma Sooners, taking on the number 1 team in the land, LSU Tigers. 3A Sports College Football. I'm Chris Fowler here in the booth with Curve Street. I think we've talked long enough here. Let's get this game going. The Sooners will kick this deep to start us off. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. So the LSU Tigers offense trots out there to open this game. And this quarterback, of course, Kirk, he's the guy that stirs the drink for his team.
Talking about the total package. He runs it, produces it, directs it, acts out all the scenes. He's the whole package. I love a quarterback who understands the ends.
While taking a shot on the very first play. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, this defense has got to be aware that this quarterback and this offensive coordinator, they're not afraid to take shots. You'll be seeing early in this game, throwing the ball downfield. Defense has got to be aware. Keep those safeties back. Keep your eyes up. Try to keep a lid on this offense and look for some turnover opportunities.
So a very makeable third down for the offense with a 29. Looks like LSU has the first down.
Well, I know it's here early in this game. Boy, this is what you want to see as an offense. You get to these third downs, it's all about trying to create opportunities and momentum. And that's what they've done here, converting to get a new set of downs.
Fires it to the wideout. It's complete. What a grab near the sideline. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down.
Chris, is it possible to be DBU and wide receiver U at the same time? I think the LSU fans think it's possible. They always seem to have great defensive backs, and they always have pass catchers that just show up and show out week after week, year after year.
Important second down play coming up.
Thank you, dear.
He hands it to the back. Fights through the tackle. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Look, I realize that any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan run are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Here's the second down play. To the air. It's Nussmeier. And he'll lost it to the end zone. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down.
That ball just seemed to sail on it. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
So on fourth down, the decision is to trot out the field goal team. And he's got it from 48 yards out, showing off the big leg.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He's got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback at the start of the 25. So Oklahoma's offense makes their way onto the field for their first possession. And, of course, in this game, the spotlight shining on these wide receivers. Each team has a really dynamic playmaker out there.
Yeah, absolutely, Chris. These two wide receivers are the kind of players that if you can get the ball into their hands, great things will happen. Who has the better day today will be the team that wins this football game.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Looking to pass here on second down. This time a completion. Defense wraps him up after the catch and is just short of a first down. And the Sooners will come to the line to run the hurry up. Can he make it to the marker? And it's good for a first down to the 36.
They get just enough for the first down here. Nice job by the offensive line, controlling the line of scrimmage and giving the back a chance to pick up the first down.
On first down, they'll keep the running game churning.
Teams are getting more and more creative with how they run their counter plays. Gone are the days of everyone under center running the counter tray. Now you're seeing it modernized. We'll see how many different versions they'll run today.
Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49. The Sooners pick up enough yardage for a first down. Here's the handoff on a counter. The gain is 3 yards, so second and 7. The offense going with the hurry up. Handoff from the shotgun. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Looking to throw. It's Arnold. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. Breaking free at the 35. The Sooners with first and 10 here.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Slides down to avoid the tackle. Offense right to the line, playing with tempo now.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense. So here we go now, 3rd and short on the opponent's 24-yard line. What will the offense choose to do at this point? Here's the snap, looking to throw. He makes the grab. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage. And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. He's escaping the pocket now. On the move, but can't find the receiver, and he's brought down. And O-line has to regroup now. It's 2nd and 12. And the back gets the football. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Christian, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively. I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
He stopped short of the marker towards 4th down now.
There's just nothing here for the quarterback to do other than throw it to his back and hope that he can get the yards after the catch and up for the first down. But the defense gives some yards, but not enough for him to get to the sticks.
The decision is not to go for it on 4th down. Here comes the field goal team. The kick is good. Offense collects 3 points on the drive. And the game is now tied.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. Return starts from inside the 5. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. After a field goal the last time out, we'll see what they can get here. LSU will tackle him, but what a spin move to earn him the first down.
Chris, it feels good to see an LSU team be able to run the football when you know they're going to run. I mean, they've been doing that forever. Going way back to Jacob Hester and Kevin Falk. His ability to run the ball and catch out of the backfield. Leonard Fournette. And, of course, Clyde Edwards-Helaire on that great 2019 team. And now, LSU stable backs again on this roster, too.
Keeping it on the ground here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a
sack in the play could not escape the pass rush. They bring the punter onto the field now. We are deadlocked at the end of a fun, competitive first quarter. Let's check out the stats so far. As we move to the second quarter, we hope these teams will build a promising start. The punt team making their way on the field. He's on to boot it away now. Returner decides to fair catch this. And the Sooners offense is back out on the field. They kicked a field goal the last drive. They're looking for the end zone this time. It's a draw to the back.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring 2nd and inches, but sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
They'll run it here. Running back has the ball. They'll stop at the 34. That will be a first down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. They'll run it from the gun. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground. And the Sooners looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
Chris, Oklahoma has had their run of quarterbacks and receivers in recent years, and we know they can throw the football. When anybody goes back to Barry Switzer and Bud Wilkinson, you know that Oklahoma is all about their ability to have a running game. Beautiful play right there, and I know the Sooner fans are proud of that.
It's caught downfield. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. The Sooners begin a new series here, 1st and 10. They go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They make the stop, but not before a solid game that time. The Sooners looking to punch it in here. It's 1st and goal. Back to throw. It's Arnold. Looking to the end zone. And he'll get there. Touchdown, Oklahoma. So they'll try to add the lead now to the PAT. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Kickoff team's on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start with the 25. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. They came up empty in the last possession, forced to punt it away. They begin to click now. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. We'll take a deep shot. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on 1st down, but missed it.
Well, the offensive coordinator told us before the game they consider any one-on-one deep shot an advantage, but they couldn't connect on that try. Give credit to that defensive back, man. He played that perfectly.
Incompletion makes it 2nd down. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Look at this. He'll go deep again. He's got his man in the open field. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Forced out of bounds, but not before the football's moved inside the 10. And 1st down and goal.
Boy, huge play by this offense. A good throw, a nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
The defense backed up against their own end zone. 1st and goal, handoff. Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, LSU.
Boy, as a defensive coordinator, you've got to be careful being so worried about this pass game with this quarterback that you're a little bit soft up front, and it costs you. It's exactly what happened here as they scored this touchdown.
Kicking team on now for the extra point. And he knocks it right through. Now they get set to kick it away. Returner looking to make a play here. Returner is brought down. It's a start for the next drive. Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. A little bit of my turn, your turn so far in the early going. Both offenses scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. Lofting it toward the left sideline. Clock way downfield for a huge gain. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air.
Another Oklahoma receiver making a big-time play for this offense. And it just seems like over the years, so many big big-time, dynamic receivers have come to Norman. Integral piece of this offense, and it gets you the yards you need.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. They'll give it to the back. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. And the Sooners will crank up the tempo. Looking downfield, it's Arnold. The pass rush closing in. And it's incomplete. They'll let it fly on 3rd down, but now it brings up 4th.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over, and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
So now on 4th down, out comes the field goal unit. He knocks this one right through, and they've reclaimed the lead with that.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. Looks like the returner will try and field this one. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. That mighty Bengals offense is back out on the field. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8. They'll run it here. Here's the running back with the ball. And they'll tackle it about the 23-yard line.
But I feel like they call that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect 3rd down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
He's looking deep here. Catch made wide open way downfield. Touchdown Tigers. Made the defense look slow that time.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. When they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
And they'll set up now for the extra point try. Extra point makes the lead 4. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Bringing it out, it's Sacha. Stopped at the 22. That's a pretty solid coverage there. And the Sooners offense is back on the field. They settled for 3 last time. Let's see what they can come up with this drive. Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. The Soft were able to bring him down quickly. The Sooners hustle to the line to run the hurry up. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Solid run. They'll bring it down to the 28-yard line. So from the 28-yard line, it's a 3rd and manageable here. Ball handed to the running back. That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. 4th down now. The Sooners bring their punt team onto the field. Looking to flip the field here. And it's a solid punt headed toward the sideline. And he's out of bounds here on the return. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. And that will pick up the first down. They're spotted at 38.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
Looking to pass. It's Nussmeier. Quick throw to his receiver. Oh, nice play by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass.
Some players just have a real knack for timing their jump, and that defender was able to get a big paw on the ball and bat it away.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Looking to make a play deep downfield. Oh, and he's got it. Big gain inside the 25. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. This offense cannot be stopped.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches the football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
So they'll try to add the lead now to the PAT. PAT is good, so the lead now is 11. Kickoff team is on the field to move this one away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Sawchuk. He's tackled at the 17, so it's better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. The Oklahoma offense is back on the field. First down here, the offense has time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. Last time was a quick 3 and out, and they get a drive going this time. He's going to take off. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit. So we reach the 2-minute warning when this offense trying to get something going here and cut into this lead before halftime. To throw, it's Arnold. There's a screen pass to the running back. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down. And the Sooners looking to crank up the tempo a bit. And looking to throw now on first down. He'll take a deep shot here. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
I love to watch this quarterback go out and execute in this kind of situation. He's doing a great job of ignoring the scoreboard and feeling a sense of pressure to have to play with more urgency. Right now, he's executing. We're in the second quarter. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
And he knocks through the PAT. Getting set to kick the ball off now. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. Each offense has been clicking, scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. Looks left and finds his target there. He's brought down quickly as short gain gets the few yards closer to the marker. Pass complete. It's second down now. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Pulls it in. It's Lacey. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. More than enough to pick up a first down.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route. Here's an example of that.
And he's going to float this one to the right side. Dives to make the grab for a huge gain. LSU getting set for the 1st and 10 now. He'll hand it off. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain. The game makes it 2nd and medium. Looking to throw. It's Nussmeier. He'll avoid the big hit with a slide. The offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Chris, I love the patience here by the quarterback. He's waiting for something to happen downfield, but it's not there. Then you see the athletic ability to be able to pick up some good yards.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Receiver makes the catch. Brought down. The completion moves the ball down to the 4. Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Grab behind the line. It's Anderson. Touchdown, LSU. This quarterback on fire today.
Chris, is a great touchdown by the quarterback and receiver, but I just can't help but think this is why defensive coordinators work so hard on the pursuit drill. Better effort from the collective defense might have prevented them from being a touchdown.
Extra point makes the lead 11. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Bringing it out, it's Sawchuk. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. So it's 1st down, but they'll just take a knee and head to halftime. Looks like the offense content to run the clock out here and go to halftime. Talk about the 2nd half. And that will do it for the 1st half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. Looks like we've got a terrific game from there in Death Valley. Each of these two offenses has looked like well-oiled machines, but it doesn't take a genius to figure out these two passing attacks have run circles around these defenses. Man or zone, nothing seems to be working, and I'm not sure that defensive coordinator is going to be able to figure things out here at halftime. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to start the 2nd half.
All right, let's get the 2nd half going now. The kickoff team is out there. Inside the 15-yard line, bringing it out. Gets it to the 25-yard line, and that's where they start the drive. And the Sooners offense is back out on the field. Big guys up front, line up. It's 1st down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And the hitter just as he releases the ball, it's incomplete.
Man, you gotta love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Offense in a split backfield now. It's a quarterback keeper. Breaking free at the 35. Makes the 1st down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end.
Man, is he pretty to watch run this option. He is so dangerous with the threat to run or to throw. This time,
it's a deep throw down the right sideline. But this one is broken up. Ball's incomplete.
Well, the defense better be aggressive here themselves. Clearly, we're seeing an approach by this offense that they're going to attack downfield. Probably saw something in the 1st half that they could take advantage of. They come out early and try to hit it for a big one.
Now it's 2nd down here. Handoff here from the shotgun. Running right through tacklers. The freshman brought down after a nice run. The Sooners will hustle to the line here to run the hurry-up. On 1st down, it's play action. Bringing pressure. And the pass is dropped incomplete would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Defense gets him down, but don't take the gain on that play. Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Caught near the sticks. It's sharp. Tackled at the 33. That's good enough for a first down. The Sooners come to the line to set a fresh set of downs.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance.
He's brought down. Offense going back. Sack.
Chris, what a shot, right? Come to an LSU game and you see a defensive lineman overwhelm an offensive lineman and come up with a big sack. When was the last time you didn't see LSU have defensive linemen who can make life difficult for quarterbacks and offensive linemen? Because I can't. They always have big boys who are athletic to make life difficult in that backfield.
Just sent to you.
To the air, it's Arnold. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. He moves the ball to the 21 and a fresh set of downs. And the long drive continues. The offense just grinding away here.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert, come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
In the red area, it's Sawchuk. Great move in the open field. Touchdown. Still no answer for this offensive machine. So they reach the end zone after a marathon march. How about the execution of that drive, Kirk?
Well, I know a lot of times people get excited for the big plays. They're fun to watch. But what's impressive to me is an offense that can put together a long drive and then finally cap it off with a touchdown. That way you don't have to always rely on the big plays. That's a great drive.
So down by 5, they'll go for 2, trying to cut this to a field goal margin. And they're trying to punch it in here. He'll get in there for 2 points. Now the deficit just a field goal. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last position, very efficient and precise. Let's a fly to the wideout. Oh, that one's picked off. Going the other way. Can they stop it? That's a potential game changer. The pick and the big return.
Boy, Chris, he hesitated just enough to give the defense a chance to get in position and come up with a big turnover.
Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. And they set up with the best possible field position. First down and goal. He'll hand it off. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. And the Sooners who come to the line to crank up the tempo. To throw, it's Arnold. The pocket breaking down. Got him, he's sacked.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
Great job by the defense so far. It's 3rd and goal for a long way out. You snap it, quarterback looking to throw the ball. Looking to set up a screen pass here. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. So here comes the kicking team on the field. They'll settle for 3.
Well, these screen passes are all about timing. I really thought the offense looked like they tipped their hand. The defense started to kind of drift that way towards the screen, and by the time the running back catches the ball, there's just nowhere to go.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. See if this quarterback can bounce back. The last possession, a pick on the very first play. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. The shotgun running play call.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just wanting to battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Back to pass. It's Nussmeier. He's looking to make a big play downfield. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Touchdown, Tigers. They go in front here in the second half.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Of course, you know about the receivers and the vertical shots, but here's an example. You get the ball and the running back out in space, he takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT puts them in front by 7. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Fielded in the end zone. It's Sacha. He's tackled at the 17, so it's been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. And the Sooners offense is back on the field. Last possession is settled for 3. Let's see if they can reach the end zone this time. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6. The Sooners looking to run some tempo here. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. They'll try and run it. Here's the running back. Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a first down. Offense in hurry-up mode. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. Fired into a tight window and picked off. Brought down after a short return. Interception. Gives the offense the football at the 40.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. It is complete. What a grab by the receiver right near the sideline. LSU now operating in the red zone. They're going to run it. Mack gets the carry. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Mack's got it again. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. So the counter play doesn't work. The defense in good position that time to make a play.
You know, on most of these counters, you leave the in man on the line of scrimmage unblocked, and you try to pull those offensive linemen
into the end zone. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. A That's another strike from his quarterback, Kirk. He is having himself a day.
This guy's just having one of those days you dream about against the secondary. Let's also give credit to the wide receivers doing a nice job of getting open, and the big fellas up front for giving him enough time to throw.
The extra point is good. They stretch the lead a little bit more. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And the return starts just inside the end zone. Tackle at the 13. In a great field position to start the drive. The Oklahoma offense is back on the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then end a pick. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Zero running room stopped right at the line of scrimmage. The Sooners hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. Looking to pass, it's Arnold. It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window. Touchdown, LSU. And the defense adds 6 for the interception return.
Chris, that second-tier defender, the linebacker, sometimes can get lost in coverage. I don't know if the quarterback saw him. The quarterback threw it right to him, comes up with the interception, and then he has the speed to take it all the way to the house.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. They convert to PAT, so the lead is now 21. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Bringing it out, it's Sawchuk. He's tackled at the 17, so it's been better to lead it in the end zone for a touchback. And the Sooners offense is back out on the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back and do a pick 6 in the last possession. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Game moves the ball out past the 25-yard line. Second down after that run on the previous play. An inside give now from the shotgun. And the Sooners pick up enough to get a first down there.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half. And he's already at it again.
A solid run, good for first down yardage. Ball handed off. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. The Sooners come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. Now they'll switch it up, looking to throw the ball here. Receiver makes the grab. They stop the receiver, and that's a solid gain in that play. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a few more plays before the quarter expires. And the quarterback keeps it on the outside. And he's wrapped up short of the marker there as the time runs down here in the third quarter. we take a break, take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions. So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Trying for a fourth down completion. He's running out of time here. He's brought down a sack. The defense coming up big on this fourth down play.
Chris, I totally understand why they would go for this here at this point in the game. You're down by 3 scores. We're in the second half. They felt the pressure with the possession that they had, the field position that they had. They needed to make something happen. Unfortunately, not able to come through.
Big man finally brought down by the quarterback. That was a tough assignment.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
Tackle made after just a short gain.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Looks like LSU has the first down.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big third down, know what you need to do, get the first down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
Off the play fake on first down. He'll try a pass here. Caught near the goal line. Brought down at the 3-yard line, but this offense now has a first down and goal right there.
I mean, Chris, look at this guy. I mean, you talked about having a great day throwing the football and leading his team to a nice, comfortable lead late in the game, and it continues. The coach is showing confidence of what he can do.
This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. They'll try to run it in on first and goal. Touchdown, Tigers! And this one is getting ugly. So the offense flexing here, working, stretching the lead here in the second half.
Now that touchdown gives you a little bit more breathing room, but now it's up to your own defense to help preserve that lead so you can go back out and build onto it in the second half.
Now the all-important extra point. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Teams come on the field now to send this one away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. That last possession, they got stopped on fourth down in their own end. Let's see if they can get it going this time. The first play of the drive now from the 25. Back to pass. It's Arnold. It's a quick grab. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving this defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust out, get out of your base, maybe try 5 or 6 defensive backs on the field, somebody that can match up more athletically against this slot receiver.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Under pressure. pressure, just lets it go. Just gets the pass away, but took a shot that time.
Chris, this offensive coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the quarterback to be able to throw the football, or maybe completely overhaul and change what they're doing on offense.
They look to throw it here on second down. And he pulls in the catch. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
Chris, if I'm not mistaken, I think that's only his second catch of this entire game. Boy, this defense has done an amazing job of keeping him in check. Let's face it, this guy's as good as anybody in the country. Big-time playmaking ability, but they've taken him out of the game. I think it's a big reason that they have a nice lead.
Looking to throw yet again. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots. Get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Over the middle. It's Burks. They bring him down, but he was fast enough to get that first down yardage.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
The Sooners line up on 1st and 10 now. Dropping back, it's Arnold. Fires it to the wideout, who makes the grab. And the gain just good enough for a first down.
I feel like this quarterback can make this throw in his sleep. It's like clockwork, a curl route against zone. And the quarterback, the only thing is he had to fit it into a tight window for that first down completion.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Off the play fake, looking to throw. He's moving out of the pocket. Oh, sack, the senior on this defense making a big play.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
The offensive line will have to regroup after the sack. It's 2nd and 13. Off play action, he's looking to throw. And he's got it. Makes the catch at the 10-yard line. Offense threatening now. And that completion, Kirk, puts him over 300 yards passing today.
Yeah, anytime a quarterback has a day like this, really, it all has to come together with the offensive line play, the receivers running these great routes, and he's just in sync. He's kind of in that zone right now, and he'll be the first one to tell you how much his teammates have helped him out today.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he can't quite get in. They get him down at the 1-yard line.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Solid gain puts him in good position for 2nd down and goal. Looking to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
Well, you can tell that this play caller, the offensive coordinator, he's thinking about the future. He wants to see how his quarterback and how this offense wants to compete when this game's out of reach. He's going to be very happy with the result of this play.
And they get set now to try the BAT. And it's good. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. And the receiving team has to recover. Looks like the hands team did its job. first down play call. How aggressive will it be? They'll work the clock here with their running game. And that run produces a decent gain.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So, nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
And he picks up the first down, tagged it at the 32. And they'll give it to the back. The tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6. Offense operating from the pistol. It's a run to the left. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given a quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the sight of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want, whenever we feel like doing.
And here's the handoff. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1.
Well, this offense just seems to get more confident as this football game is played out. They've got a nice lead. Here they are in the 4th quarter, just working that clock, possessing the football, and trying to get out of here with a nice, solid victory.
Well, the beat goes on as they stay undefeated here late in the season. It's impressive to see how they've managed the pressure and gotten better as the moments have gotten bigger.
They seem to be playing as good a football as you could hope for at this point in the season. They only have a couple games left, but they've impressed everybody that's been able to watch them. We'll just have to see if there are any hiccups before the postseason and if that national championship goal can remain the focus.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.